Emmanuel Community.
Welcome to Celebrate Aging. I'm Vicki Marthaler, your hostess today, wearing my brand new Ecumen shirt. We're going to be talking about the name Ecumen in a future broadcast because we're changing our name a little bit around here. And I am sitting with Mel Olfke. I always say that last name wrong.
That's all right, so do I.
It's not Anderson, it's not Johnson, it's Olfke. And Mel has a very special role here at Ecumen Detroit Lakes at the community. You are in charge of?
The cottage.
The cottage.
Yep.
The cottage. And we're going to have Mel tell us a little bit about the cottage because I know everyone's interested about what is all going on here at Ecumen Detroit Lakes in this Emmanuel community. Ecumen is going to be our broad name, is the main name, but Emmanuel Nursing Home, Madison Apartments, Lamplighter Apartments, and the cottage are all, their names are going to stay the same.
Correct.
So tell us about the cottage. What makes that different from the apartment buildings and from the nursing home?
The cottage is a 19-suite memory care assisted living.
Okay.
We special in providing care and services for people who have memory care conditions.
So there's 19 different suites.
Correct.
And that means there are different floor plans. They're not all the same.
Right. We have 3 different sizes.
Nice.
They all have walk-in closets with a very large bathroom with a shower.
Uh-huh. I love that. And I love the doors because they're like granary doors. They kind of slide so
the
they
barn.
don't open
Yep.
up, but they do the
Yep.
sliding. So it saves on space.
It does. There's no doors opening, swinging, slamming your finger in the door type.
Right.
Yep.
I know the rooms are so roomy too. They're very spacious so that people can bring, obviously, in favorite pieces of furniture and because we don't offer the furniture. You bring in your furniture, right?
Right. All the rooms, all the comforts from home can be brought in. Pictures hung on the walls, their favorite chair, their big screen TV if that's what they have, or
Absolutely.
Their
We're all for
favorite-
big screen TVs.
their comfortable beds that they're used to.
Yes. You know, that kind of really sets it apart from like Emmanuel Nursing Home because we offer beds. We have the beds that the people will use at the nursing home. But here, you do bring in your own furniture.
Correct.
Very nice, very nice. But the only thing I think in the rooms are provided are the window treatments, right?
Correct. That's correct. Yep. The draperies are there.
I know, and you know, the thing about draperies is they have to be fire code. There's a fire code thing, so they're kind of special that way. We got to make the fire marshal happy.
Yep, we do.
Okay, let's say that there's a family and there's been a diagnosis for their mom or their wife or their spouse or maybe their husband, and it's a memory issue, and they're going to need a little extra help with that. So do they call you, or how does all that work?
They give me a call and just tell me what their needs are. And if we have an opening, it's just a matter of doing an assessment and working them in. It doesn't take very long.
Okay. Do they have to have a doctor appointment and all that stuff?
They just have to have their physician orders
Okay.
faxed over from the clinic, like their last physical history.
Okay. So they call you, and what's your number?
218-844-8354.
8354. And so then, let's say they're not maybe ready to move now, but would you give them a tour, or how does that work?
Absolutely. They can. I'm available anytime for tours, and then we have a waiting list if they're not interested, or an interest list. We
Okay.
can put their name on that interest list, and
Okay.
then when they're ready, then if we have a room open, I contact them to see if are you interested at this time? This
Sure.
is what we have available, and
Okay.
if they are, we get it going, and if not, then I call them the next time.
So you said there's 3 different floor plans, but the services all stay the same.
Correct.
So tell me about the services.
The rent and services are all included in one rate.
Okay.
There's 3 meals a day, snacks, activities, laundry, housekeeping, bathing, all their personal cares.
Wow. Because the rooms don't have kitchenettes. The rooms have, you can have like a little refrigerator in there if you want, but we have 2 dining rooms so that all the dining is included, right?
Yep, that's correct.
Nice. That's nice. And so there's like I was going to say a recipe, a menu that's posted.
Yep.
right?
There's a menu that's posted, and the meals come from Emmanuel.
Okay.
And
They're good cooks at Emmanuel. You'll love that.
at supper time, they get a choice. They can have a choice of 2 different meals that we offer.
I know the big meal is at noon.
That's
What we call the big meal. The full mashed potato gravy, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
That's usually at noon, and then the lighter meal is at supper time. And again, you get the 2 choices. And even if you don't like those 2 choices, you still can ask for.
Yep. We keep like canned soup and sandwich supplies on hand at all times, just in case there's that one that really doesn't like what's on the menu and would prefer.
Right. Oh, I remember there was one lady who always liked Rice Krispies for supper, and we honor choices. And if you want Rice Krispies for supper, if that's what you do at home and that's what you're comfortable with, by jingles, you'll get Rice Krispies for supper.
Yep. We had a resident that wanted Wheaties with half and half on his cereal every day, and we made it work. We made it work. So
Home is different for everyone, and
Yep.
so that's we like to know what it is that makes home.
Right.
That's good. Now, activity-wise, tell me some of the activities we do here at the cottage.
we have exercise daily, from chore group to therapeutic. We now have a recumbent bike, and
A recumbent. That's like a really fancy word for a bike.
the residents have really enjoyed using the bike, so
Okay.
it gets used daily, sometimes twice a day by certain residents. So
Okay,
that's
so
nice.
that's good exercise. Keep
Yep.
us limber, keep us mobile.
Yep. They look forward. There's some people that are on therapy, and they really look forward to using the bike to get stronger, and that's good.
Yep.
We have a music, probably, I want to say 5-6 times a month.
Great.
More are scheduled, and then we have impromptu that come in.
Mm-hmm.
And then special events, we try to do socials on Thursdays. And Thursdays we have karaoke through Ecumen Connects. And the residents really like that. I get the microphone out, and they just love singing their hearts out. And then Fridays we do a happy hour social.
Okay.
And then once a month or once every couple months we do a big social where we invite the families in. And
There's something about socials we just like to get together.
yep. In July we're having our resident and family picnic
Nice.
down here. We'll do a barbecue and potluck type style, so the families can bring in all their
Potlucks.
favorites.
Potlucks are the best, aren't they?
Yep.
You'll have to start a little cottage cookbook. Wouldn't that be fun?
That would be
Start
fun.
collecting recipes.
That would be a lot of fun.
Now, we're sitting in one of the dining rooms, and we have a door that goes out into a little enclosed courtyard. So
Correct. Our residents started gardening,
Really?
planting the seeds in February, and come May, June, we
Yeah.
had flowers, and they
Oh,
planted
that
all the
is
flowers
so
in the
great.
elevated boxes
Yeah,
in
I
the
know
courtyard.
I saw the raised flower beds,
Yep.
so that's really nice. So they
Yep.
go check on that.
They take care of that daily.
And I saw bird feeders. Let me just, we have a resident here who is just loves to do crafts. We've talked to him before, Herb. And this is one of the many bird feeders that he has made. And I know that you have bird feeders out there.
Yep.
And how great is that? So there's always a project. And he keeps up with the holidays.
He does.
I know there's been Halloween projects and Christmas projects and
Yep.
Valentine projects.
Over the past weekend, he made firecrackers for the 4th of July, so
And it's the safe firecrackers, not the ones that hurt you. So you've got good stuff going on all the time.
Yep.
So there's activities outside, there's activities inside. There are a lot of cooking and eating socials going on, so you got your activities pretty covered.
I like to think so. I hope so.
Now, tell me about the staffing here. I know that because it's memory care and it's assisted living, what kind of services? How is this staffed? What kind of people work here?
We have an RN that's on staff 8 hours of the day.
Great.
And then we have 24-hour on-call nursing.
Okay.
We have resident assistants
Okay.
that provide care for the residents.
Okay.
During the day, there's 3, and then in the evenings, there's 2, and then there's
Wonderful.
a couple overnight.
Great. So someone's here all the time.
Somebody's here all
And
the
of course,
time.
we are connected to the nursing home.
So, yep.
You can walk there. There's an elevator, and anyway, we're connected. So there's always somebody here and always somebody watching out. So the cottage is connected to Emmanuel. It is assisted care, memory care, 19 different suites.
Yep.
We've got 3 different floor plans, but the services are the same. If you're interested, you want to talk to Mel about the possibilities, give your phone number one more time.
218-844-8354.
We're having fun here at the cottage. This is Vicki wishing you a great day.